What's up, guys? Welcome back to another life knowledge video. My name is Justin Alphabet. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Today we're going to be talking about losing. Okay, so some of you might be triggered a little bit by the title that I put here, and I did that on purpose. I want you guys to watch this in video in its entirety and let me explain a little bit more about losing and why it's both a good thing and a bad thing. Stay to the end, follow my other videos, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So first we're going to talk about the yin-yang symbol and emotions and how they affect us in our lives, right? Let's say there's two different people, right? One comes from a single family, single parent home. They have no money, no wealth, no status, nothing in life. They're born with dirt. They rent a property, their parents do. They have nothing going for them. They have no education, no knowledge, no assets, nothing to their name, not even a car, right? The other person, the second person, has everything. They've had a cushy life, a soft life. They've been given everything. They have cars, they have assets. Their parents have given them everything. They have money to spare. And they've never had to do anything hard in their life. Never had a hard day, right? Of these two people, the chances of the second person succeeding are much lower than the first person. And let me explain why. With emotions and the yin-yang symbol, there's two halves to the whole. And you see there's the black side and the white side. This is not a racial video. It's just with the yin-yang symbol, they chose those colors. So with the black side, it represents darker emotions like power, anger, strength, hatred, fear, lust, disgust, hard and negative emotions that we associate with ourselves and with other people around us, right? On the other side, we have the white side, which represents happiness, peace, love, power, like some kinds of power, and strength, and mostly peace, right? Mostly peace, and then the other side is more so power, right? So a little bit of background on that. If you're the second person that we talked about, the one who has all the wealth and all the money, and you stay in the white side of all the emotions your entire life, you won't have any growth, and so you won't know what it's like to have negative emotions or to lose, right? Losing is on the black side. It's a negative emotion, which causes anger and hatred and stress and anxiety and hurt. And so what you're gonna do when you're on like the wealthy side, or you've had a cushy life, is that you're not going to know what to do when hard things happen to you, when you have negative times, right? And that person has been a winner their whole life, essentially a winner, because their parents made them a winner. The first person who has nothing, single parent home, nothing to their name, no wealth, no status, nothing going for them in life, has felt all of the negative emotions, most likely, on the black side of the yin-yang. And they have every advantage if they can learn to use those emotions to gain status and power and strength from using those negative emotions and using those as fuel to drive them to their dreams. And that's why in the yin-yang symbol, there's both a little black dot and a little white dot on each of the sides of the yin-yang to keep it in balance. Because you can use dark negative emotions to empower you to do good, and also you can use light positive emotions to do bad. So you have to be careful how far you go and make sure you have a balance between the two, right? So the non-wealthy person, the poor person, we would call a loser, yeah? They've had a bad card hand dealt to them, you know, like they have the bad cards, and they haven't been dealt all the cards in life of the wealth and the status and all of the things that, you know, everyone wishes for. But the chances of them having the drive and the energy and the desire to become successful because of those negative emotions is much higher. But that's up to you. And this is where we talk about you and me, and um, and our emotions, right? I was the first person. Essentially, I didn't have no advantages in life, right? But I did have less than some, and I worked hard. My family was very, very poor. We had been bankrupt many times, and my dad had tried to start businesses, and to his detriment, they failed. Not because of entirely his fault, but because of the economy and the market and um, unfortunate economic turns. But he's since come back from that and worked hard, and because of those negative emotions from the yang side of the yin yang symbol, the black side, he's used that to drive himself, to push himself to be a better provider, to come back from that and grow from those negative things that happened. And I've done the same. I used heartbreak, I used disgust, I used anger, hatred, hurt, pain. I used all of those emotions to build me into what I am today. And you can too. You can also use good emotions to do that as well, right? If you are a wealthy person and you are on the white side, the good side, you can use those emotions as well to build you into something better. But the thing is that not everyone's dealt the same cards. Not everyone's dealt the same hand in life. And so if you feel that you're a loser, if you feel that you've lost, now's the time to get disgusted. And what I mean by that is there's a quote by Jim Rohn. I don't know if you guys have heard of Jim Rohn, but he's an older life coach, kind of like Tony Robbins or something like that. I think he was Tony Robbins' coach, actually. He talks about how the day that you decide that you're disgusted enough with your life that you want to change is the day that you'll actually change. When you get tired of living the same way, when you're disgusted and you're just done with the life that you've been living, and so it's time to come out of that life. And that's why disgust is on that black side of the yin yang symbol. And you can use it for good. You can use negative emotions to power you into the next level. You can use anger, you can use hatred, you can use heartbreak, you can use pain, you can use hurt. All of that, use it as fuel to your fire to push you out of where you are as a loser. Use it, all the people that called you a loser, all the people that have pushed you down and beaten you and held you down and betrayed you and hurt you and lied to you and cheated from you and stolen from you. All of those emotions, use those, put them into the gym, put them into your education, put them into anything that will help you advance in life, to show them that you are no longer a loser, that you're a winner. And that's how you win. That's how you can go from being a loser to a winner overnight. And an example of this is one of the greatest basketball players of all time, who we all know, Michael Jordan. If you've watched his documentary, he talks about this in his documentary, and there's actually memes that have been made about it. Michael Jordan says, and I took that personally. I took that personally, right? So let's say someone disrespected him on the court, right? He would take it personally and use that as fuel to his fire. And he said that even sometimes he would make up scenarios where these people disrespected him, so he would use that fuel to add to his fire, to beat these opponents. He would have them disrespect them. They would disrespect him, or he would imagine that they disrespected him, or things like that, to add that fuel to his fire so that he would play his very best. So he would play at a high level of complete perfection, where he would do whatever it took to be the best to win. And that's what you need to do. You need to get disgusted. You need to take that disrespect, take that disgust, take that fear, take that anger, take that negativity, and use it to grow. Use it to grow. Feel it. And here's how you do that. Step 1, think about a memory where someone disrespected you. I'm sure you can do it instantaneously. The first thing that you think of right now is probably what you're going to use to fuel your fire. That girl that cheated on you, the parent who left you, the person who disrespected you, the bully who beat you up every day, whoever that person is, whoever disrespected you, whoever told you that you weren't enough, you're going to go to the gym and you're going to think about that person as you push that weight. You're going to think about that person as you learn that education to help you grow and become a millionaire. You're going to use that thought to drive you to put in those extra miles while you're running, to get fit so that women love you and men respect you, where you gain the respect of men and the admiration of women. And that ex who betrayed you, that person who broke your heart, you are going to outgrow them. They're going to come back to you sometime, and they're going to see, wow, that person leveled up. That bully who bullied you, he's going to see you. He's going to be like, wow, I really shouldn't have been mean to him or her. That parent who left you or abandoned you or betrayed you is going to look and see that you've leveled up and they messed up. And all these people are going to come back and they're going to see you and they're going to see that you're winning. And you're not going to do anything. You're going to be past it at that point. You're going to have used that fuel and that energy, and you're going to have to come to terms with it and felt those negative feelings and faced those demons and faced those fears and faced that hurt and that pain and put in the time and loneliness and effort into growing yourself and using those negative emotions to fuel your fire. And you're going to be better for it. And then you're going to be a winner. That's how you win. Thank you guys for watching. Let's level up and have the day you deserve.